I mean, the way the former president talks about it is, frankly, one of the reasons he's so unpopular here. I mean, Aurora's a thriving city. I was there last week. Most residents enjoy living in one of our most culturally diverse cities in the state. Violent crime's been down 2 years in a row. Car thefts are way down 2 years in a row. They have a new police chief. We've been working with them on law enforcement for a number of different years. So, I mean, that's the reality in Aurora. And then you have somebody talking about it like it's some alternate reality place, and Coloradans just sort of roll their eyes and say, that's not us.
Governor, we look at the latest polling, which has gotten pretty granular, especially on the state-by-state level, looking at the issues that matter most to voters. And chief among them in the latest set of polls we've gotten has been the economy, has been inflation. What are you hearing from Coloradans about that, and what more does the ticket you support need to do to make the case that they're going to make life better for those who are still struggling, still dealing with the effects of high inflation and higher prices?
Certainly, high costs of inflation are one of the big challenges we face, and I think that the type of thing that we saw from the Wharton School, Penn came out and said that Donald Trump's big spending plan would increase the deficit more than 2 times more than Kamala Harris's plan. People understand that this kind of big spending mentality is inflationary. That's more of what the former president brought last time he was president. It's what he's likely to bring again. I think Kamala Harris has a responsible plan. It encourages entrepreneurship, innovation, really leans into the opportunity economy from the bottom up, and doesn't rely on big government spending like Donald Trump.
Governor, you are living there for decades, way back before this fractious politics, the Latino vote and the turnout. What is your prediction for the size of the Latino vote in Colorado, and particularly the youth vote that many say finds an affection with the former president?
There's a lot more excitement now with Kamala Harris as the nominee. I think this was a legitimate problem when Joe Biden was talking about running again, especially among the younger vote. I think we now have a candidate that really speaks to a new generation, to their aspirations, to their goals. And I'm getting a lot of excitement, whether I'm at our campuses at CU and DU and CSU, or whether it's at our community colleges or in stores and on restaurants. I think people really get that she has an agenda that works for them. Our Latino population in Colorado is incredibly diverse, right? We have people that have been, families that have been here hundreds of years. We have families that arrived here a generation or two ago. Like any group, there's a broad political diversity among them. Overwhelmingly, of course, Latino voters, just like all Coloradans, are supporting Kamala Harris and what she offers to bring down inflation, secure our border, and help grow opportunity.
Governor, you've gotten to know the vice president's running mate through his service on the Democratic Governors Association. I imagine you've gotten to know him well over the course of that. Tom asked me yesterday on air sort of what he can bring to states like Arizona and Colorado. As he makes his way along that campaign trail, and it's bound to get busier, what do voters want to hear from him? What does he offer that the vice president doesn't, that the incumbent president didn't offer before him? What's he able to do to kind of galvanize or energize the electorate there in Colorado?
So, Tim Walz was somebody I served with in the United States Congress as well. This is somebody who won a red district in United States Congress. How? By really understanding and being authentic with people. I mean, this is a guy who can get along with almost anybody. He's comfortable in his own skin. He's able to hear people where they're at and help them imagine a better world for themselves and others. So that's really who Tim is, and through his service to our country in the military as a teacher, he's really put his work where his mouth is, and people are really excited across the country to get to know him as our next vice president.